long break on our stream regarding transport-related topics. Today we'll talk about news in the field of transport, as well as news related to our company and our truck controller platform. Yes, first of all, when it comes to news, today we'll focus mainly on the farmers' strikes that spread across Europe. When we talk about it last month, the media were not really interested in the topic, but today we can take a look. It looks completely different right now. Just give me a second, I have to open it. Last month in Poland and Germany, we experienced a strike of transport companies, and it wasn't so spread across Europe like it is today. Give me a second. I will show you how it looks right now. Actually, we had, of course, information about strikes going on across the Europe. We knew how the situation looked like in the south and west of Poland, in Germany, in Berlin. We knew it from our clients, for example. But now take a look. Farmers on strike, for example, and we have a lot of information about the situation. And we see Slovakia, we see France, of course. France is, of course, the most complex and difficult situation is right now in France, because the revolution is the second name of this country. So please take a look. It looks very tough right now. So we will actually, I found something interesting. First of all, political. This is very interesting. Give me a second. I will screen it. This is a very interesting information here gathered. The farmers' protests sweeping European Union may have taken political leaders by surprise, but the tinder was dry and all it took was a spark for unrest to spread like wildfire. So farmers are being burdened by debt, squeezed by powerful retailers and agrochemical companies, battered by extreme weather and undercut by cheap foreign imports for years now, all while relying on a subsidized system that favors the big players. The war in Ukraine has only made matters worse. A spike in prices for crops like wheat proved to be short-lived, and Russia's aggression has upended trade flows, causing a supply glut. Polish farmers were the first to take the streets and block border crossings as far back as spring last year. But demonstrations have spread to countries like Germany and France. As I said before, yes, EU farmers take to the streets. From a 2-hour protest action across Poland to multi-day siege of Paris, angry farmers have launched protests across the EU since the start of the year. Many complain of overbearing EU regulations, high costs and falling incomes, but their grievances vary between and within countries. And this is an interesting point, because we are all thinking they only want more money. but it's not the point. Please take a look here. The protests have spanned the EU from east to west. This map shows locations of protests this year. Hover over each marker to reveal details. Okay, let me see. Look, it all started here in Poland, so I'm proud because it shows us that we can fight for our rights, not only France, but the interesting part is the fact that there are some reasons of the strikes. Take a look. The broad strokes of protesters' grievances overlap, but different farmers are airing different concerns. Here are some of the key ones. Take a look. We have cheap imports, high cost, low revenue, cap payments, EU regulations, vehicle taxation, nitrogen regulation, and the most concerns have France farmers, like cheap imports, high cost, EU regulation as well. In Poland, it was at first cheap imports, especially from Ukraine, and the EU regulations. It's strongly connected here. In Germany, high costs, first of all, and vehicle taxation, the maut problem. This is quite important for German strikers. And in Belgium, we have most of the concerns. We have Lithuania, Poland, Romania, Greece, Germany, Italy, France, Belgium. I heard also about Portugal, Spain, about even Finland. So this is quite big right now. Farmers' top concerns vary from country to country, from German protests against government cuts in diesel subsidies to French. Actually, 1 week ago, I talked about Germany's situation in Germany. It is very interesting because there was information. There was a person who talked about subsidy, but frankly speaking, it shouldn't be called subsidy because they shouldn't pay this tax at all because they don't use roads and so on with their tractors and so on. So it's a very complex problem, but of course people don't have to understand it. Normal people don't have to understand it. The politician should do something about this, but they actually don't. Okay, to French protest against free trade deals and environmental rules that they say are cutting into their bottom line. But there are common grievances, not least hikes in energy and input prices, combined with a collapse in the actual prices farmers receive for many of their products. Farmers' profit margins have been roiled by a boom and bust not only in the prices they produce fetches, but also in production costs. Yes, in 11 EU countries, prices paid to farmers fell by more than 10% from 2022 to 2023. And don't forget about the inflation and other problems that affects normal people, not only farmers, but us all. So the 10% fall from in 1 year is big. Only Greece and Cyprus saw a corresponding increase in their farmers' sales revenues, helped by a surge in demand for olive oil. Yes, and we have here information that farmers feel the squeeze. The prices farmers get to their agricultural products peaked in 2022. Yes, take a look. It doesn't look good. They dropped nearly 9%. Yeah. So we will take a look here. Yeah. So this is. I even can't find words for this. I can't imagine how they feel right now. And I think they should protest because of all of these concerns here. I think that now EU and our governments in European countries forgot about people, about farmers, about food. They only think about climate, maybe wars, but where are we here in their concerns, right? So take a look here at France. Actually, this article is quite similar to the previous one. This one is from CNN. So I will show you some pictures taken in last month. Yes, a lot is happening right now. So when it comes to France, I would like to show you. Our last newsletter, not this one. I'm sorry, this one. And due to strikes in France, our company has prepared a response to the problem our client have to deal with. Let's take a look at the newsletter here. Due to the farmers and fishermen strike in France, some carriers are suffering damage to their goods. We will take a look at some videos from TikTok I found today. We prepared some tips for you. If you suffer this damage, we advise you to obtain evidence of the damage, photos, videos, testimonies, and file a complaint with invoice CMR with the nearest police station. Our call center could help you in this process. The ideal in case of very important damages would be to send an usher to make an official legal document called consent, but that could be very complicated. This would be the basis for the initiating damage procedure, which could be led by our French lawyers. To consult the hotspots in France, you can go to the website here and the official page that allows you to check traffic in real time. Give me a second, I will show you. I hope I can show you this. Give me a second. We will take a look at the website here. No. I have to switch the language. I can't speak French at all. Okay. So here you can take a look at traffics in France. Unfortunately, the notifications are only in French language, but maybe it will help you a little bit. Remember about our call center that can always help you. Call us. We will try to find the solution You can also call our help desk or your salesman what is more comfortable for you. Take a look at the videos from TikTok. Oh my god. Yeah, they are destroying products here in this situation. I'm sorry, this situation. Wine. So second one, vegetables. What was it? Food truck set alight in French. Yeah, this looks sad. Yeah, someone just wrote that it's a bit too far when it involves vandalism. Yes, this is from my point of view too far. Yes. I support what they are doing. Farmers are worth every penny. If you slow down food deliveries, I think that it will soon impact all of us. That I actually saw empty shelves in a supermarket in Western Europe. Let me know if it's true. In Poland, we don't have such problem right now, but I think that it can spread to all the countries because empty shelves, empty Lidl. It was like it was something like this. Supermarket in Luxembourg was emptied by farmers because they don't because they don't earn money. So it will have impact on all of us. Okay. Right now I have to take a look at my notes because I would like to show you something more. Okay, I'd like to talk about Poland right now. Last month in Poland and Germany experienced the strikes. In Poland, however, they settled after negotiations with the new government because we had changed. We have a new government right now. As of February, a month-long nationwide farmers protest will begin in Poland this Friday. So previously we had transport companies. Right now we also have farmers protests, strikes. Take a look here. Give me a second. Polish farmers plan general strike blockade of Ukraine border. Yes, next Friday, with a blockade of border crossing between Poland and Ukraine, joining similar protests all over Europe. Farmers in France, as I said before, have been protesting against the constraints placed on them by EU to take climate change as well as rising costs and as I said before, the causes, but our patience has run out. Brussels' position on the last day of January 2024 is unacceptable for our entire agricultural community, the trade union said in a statement dated Thursday. Additionally, the passivity of the Polish authorities, the new one, as well as the previous one, regarding the import of agricultural produce and food products from Ukraine, leave us with no other choice but to declare a general strike. The European Commission said it was listening closely to the concerns expressed by farmers in protests taking place in several member states. In relation to the specific concerns outlined by farmers at the present time, I'll give it a second, the Commission is assessing possible next step. Next step. A spokesperson for the Commission wrote in an emailed response to Reuters' request for comment. Solidarity said that, apart from the blockade of crossing of Ukraine, it planned on-off blockades of roads throughout the country between the 9th of February and 10th of March. Poland's agricultural ministry didn't immediately reply to an email request for comment. A separate organization of Polish farmers area blocked a key border crossing with Ukraine, but the protest was suspended a month ago after the new government agreed to its demands. European farmers' frustration came to a head in Brussels on Thursday, when the farmers threw eggs at the European Parliament and started fires as they demanded EU leaders to do more to help them. So it's actually beginning also in Poland right now, once again. So I think the situation is getting more and more serious. Okay. Due to our matters regarding our truck controller platform, I would like to remind you that we sent a newsletter that our website platform truck controller will be from today actually. Oh my god, I don't know why, but I lost it. Give me a second. I don't know what's happening. Yeah. Will be available on the 5th of February from today to support second generation tachograph files with version 2.2. Until now, Truck Controller allowed uploading version 2.2 files downloaded with version 2 devices because they didn't have the version 2.2 notes. It is recommended to update the device to be able to download the newest version, the version 2.2 files, as it will not be possible to upload these files in the devices that are not updated. So, and when it comes to reminders, give me a second. I would like to mention that there is a possibility to recover VAT using the Truck Controller platform. Give me a second. I would like to show you where you can do this. Yes, in January, actually, in Poland, we sent a record number of application requests. What's more, even though only a month has passed since we were able to, we have been able to send requests on the 1st of January, as many as 10% of applications have already been approved, and our clients are to get their money back soon, or actually some of them probably already has it. So that's wonderful. We are very happy about it. What does it look like? You, as our client, upload the invoices. Also, for some countries, you can upload bills, not only invoices with VAT number, with your VAT number. You fill in the amount, date, receipt number, and that's it. At first, you also have to create a supplier if it's not in our database, which is not very common. You don't have to fill in all the information about the most popular suppliers, like I don't know, E100, 100, DQ, I don't know, DQV. So DKV, sorry. You don't have to do this. Most of them are already in our database, so you only have to fill in the information about the invoice. And yes, and we do the rest. We check your requests. We check all the information. Then we communicate with the offices in particular countries. Sometimes we have to contact you to send us some additional information that is required by some country. It is very common in Austria, I suppose, and Belgium. Sometimes we have to send vehicle plates, numbers, registration documents, and that's it. We do the rest. Of course, the rate of refunds depends on the country. Last year, we waited the longest for refunds from Germany. Applications sent in May to Germany are currently being considered there. So if you want a quick return, it is worth doing it as soon as possible. So it's good to send the requests, I don't know, now, if you haven't done this yet, and we will send it immediately in, I don't know, 3 days maximum. So I think that's all for today. I think that's all for today. I invite you to the next stream that we will do on Wednesday this week. I wish you all the best, and see you soon. Bye bye.